Harrison Barnes. You're listening to 3 Point Conversion.
He talked how really limited the practice time is. Do you feel like it's just going to be a process of getting to know each other, becoming more
Yeah, I mean, it is one game out of 82 of them. I mean, when you put it in that, look at it that way, I think every team feels that way. You know what I'm saying? I know the Bucks won today, but they're still trying to fine tune what they do too, you know? So I think every team in the league is going to look at their first few games, first few weeks and see, you know, where their team is going and then make adjustments. But for us, I mean, tonight, they shot 19 more shots than us, and it was that way since the first quarter. So we was climbing uphill all game. We had good spurts, cut it to 7, cut it to 8 a few times, but we just couldn't get over the hump because they had more possessions than us. They created more offense for themselves with offensive rebounds. They had like 5 of them in one possession. You know, we didn't turn them over. You know, I think they only had 7 turnovers, and they had stuck on like 3 for a while, you know. We only had 12, which is good too, you know, but they didn't turn the ball over and kept the ball in their hands. So possession game is the battle for us, you know, with all the other stuff, rotations and rhythm and all that stuff will come, but we can't give a team 20 more shots than us. Imagine coming into a game and we say, here, take the ball 20 times on offense before we get an offensive possession. Everybody gonna lose that. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it felt like the game was today.
I mean, I know you talked about that last week or whatever it was. It was a point of emphasis throughout camp. I mean, how do you get to that point? And clearly it's been drilled down, obviously.
I mean, we just gotta, you know, we could have put a little bit more pressure on guys. You know, this is little stuff, and you know, getting back on defense. You know, they did a good job, man. They 100 field goals. You know, they were killing us on the boards early, but we cut that. We kind of shortened that gap. You know, but the possession battle, I think we just gotta put our heads down, get the 50-50 balls, be a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, we're gonna need that from Patty. I mean, we talked the other day, and it's about him being aggressive, to be a scorer, to be a playmaker. And tonight was no different. You know, he came out and gave us great energy to start. We don't need that from him. We're gonna need him to run around and create offense and make plays for others and knock down the shots. So, you know, everybody's gonna get more comfortable as time goes. It was, I mean, first action in what? Real action, I mean, because the playoffs, he was hobbling. So it was a while since he'd been on the court feeling like himself again. So it was good. LaMarcus too, you know, it was good to see them out there. And I think everybody's rhythm gonna get better as time goes on and we get more comfortable around each other. And, you know, so I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to the next, you know, the next game and see how we build off of this and get better from this.
In James's case, is that a matter of, you know, get rhythm with what you guys are doing? Is that a matter of physically getting back up to speed?
I think we all, yeah. I mean, I think we all need to get physically back up to shape. I mean, we haven't played in NBA games and meaningful NBA games in a minute. So I think all of us are trying to, I mean, I keep saying it, but find our rhythm and find out the best way for us individually to be effective out there. And when you got a lot of talent, sometimes you don't want to step on toes, you don't want to do too much. And so guys are trying to find that balance. And, you know, it could be frustrating in a game when things don't go your way, but you look at the big picture and start to understand that, especially with after every loss, guys hate losing. So we're going to try to make adjustments to be better from this and see how we can move forward. So that's one great thing about our group is guys got a lot of pride and they want to win.
Point in your earlier in your career where the first game felt bigger than it was, like a loss like this would have, sent you spinning for a night or two?
I mean, I think every game. I was fucking watching, analyzing preseason games, this year. So I feel like we all want to reach perfection out there, and I know we'll never get to that point, but it's good to strive towards it. And everybody is, analyzing themselves and analyzing their games, and I'm sure, a few possessions guys look back on tonight and want to have those back. It's just the nature of the game, nature of competitiveness. But early on in my career, I think, every game felt like a playoff type game to me. So, yeah.
I'm curious, after playing the Bucks in the playoffs last season, until tonight, did you notice anything different from that in terms of their attitude and confidence after having won the title?
Yeah, they definitely have more confidence. We got a core guys that have been together for 4 or 5 years. I know they added Drew last year, but you got Lopez, Connaughton, Giannis, Middleton, even George Hill was here before. And then the whole coaching staff, I think, just getting more comfortable with each other and then having some success, like winning the championship, that naturally brings confidence. And that's going to be good for them all year. I know they're going to use that to, squeeze out of games, that experience of winning the championship and going through deep runs with each other. That's going to win them a few games this year. So, yeah, I see it.
I mean, you, at the start of Olympic training camp, I don't know if you remember this, but you called the Bucks a dynasty. You remember that?
Maybe I was reaching a little bit. I just look at it as if it's hard in the league for 4 or 5 guys to stay together as long as the Bucks did, through the ups and downs of losing in the first, second round, almost going to the finals in 2019. And, you know what I'm saying? So they've been through a lot together. That's what I meant more than anything. Then they finally won the championship. And, they're just a team with continuity. I take that dynasty thing back. I know it's a lot of that word gets thrown around, but they got some continuity a lot of teams don't have.
You mean Giannis both had 32 points, and you guys both also had 25 field goals each. Does it ever feel like it's just you two out there going back and forth?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, yeah, when you got great players like that, and they go score and make plays for your teammates, you want to come down and make the right play and put your team in a position to be successful. So, yeah, I feel like him and Middleton play well together, and they got good chemistry. So, yeah, I feel like Giannis has set the tone for this team every game. And, if you want to beat them, somebody's got to match that.
I guess I was gonna say, I know you said it's not it's not a good process to just get up to play, whatever.
Yeah.
You guys have to maintain a certain level of
Yeah.
But having been here playing this team, and obviously they're getting their rings, and even if you guys weren't out there, you had to be able to hear the noise that was going on. I mean, do you guys use any of that?
I can't speak for my teammates and what they're thinking internally, when they see stuff like that. But for me, it's like, no, I don't. I mean, good for them, But I'm already motivated to play. I already want to play my best every time I step out there, no matter what the situation is. So I'm just motivated by being the best that I can be, So what they did was, it was cool for them, but it had no effect on me.
All right, guys, thanks.